Hey, what's going on, guys? Ender Charizard here, back with episode 5 and part 2 of the Great Home Build, or the Great House Build. I still haven't decided what I'm going to call it. However, one thing I should say before I start this episode is I'm actually using a texture pack for the first time in the series. Now, if you watched the first ever Minecraft PC video I posted on my channel like a month ago-ish, I don't know how long ago it was actually, but if you watched that video, I was using a texture pack, and since then I haven't really used this one because it drops my frames. And it's just the question of whether I want higher frames or nicer looking gaming quality, because like I love this texture pack. Some of the things it does is it animates Minecraft. So like torches are constantly burning, as you can see. The grass like moves with the wind. You can kind of tell. Look at that. Look at it. And the leaves also move with the wind. It's so cool. And if you haven't seen the first Minecraft video where I talked about this, it's a Blocksmith hybrid. Here, I can show you what it looks like in my resource packs. It's Blocksmith hybrid done by Pizza Hut, a really awesome YouTuber. Check him out, subscribe to him, love him. He's amazing. But yeah, it just really nicely does Minecraft. And another thing I really like is, like, you can see diamonds have that little shimmer. There you go. Iron kind of like, what's it called? Has that shimmer as well. Redstone pulses. It pulses in and out. It's really cool. It also has the tools set to faithful. And water buckets are animated with like the water dripping down the side. It has so many cool things. All the cool things. So that's what I'll be using for the rest of this series, I guess, unless you guys start complaining about the frames. If you guys start complaining about the frames, I will go back to default Minecraft. The only reason I was using default Minecraft is because it has better frames than when I play with this resource pack. However, I do really like this resource pack, and though the frames kind of are sucky with it, I think it might be worth it for the overall Minecraft quality. And just because the game looks awesome. Look at the grass. It's waving back and forth like it's a frickin' party. Anyhow, let's get into the actual episode. So, if you guys can see, I've already got some nice glass up there, colored glass. You guys are probably like, what the fudge is that? Well, I'll explain that in a second. You also might notice that my doors are a little bit different. Last episode they were spruce. This episode they're dark oak. And that's because I found a roofed forest over in that direction, far off over there. I'm not going to run to it because it is kind of far. But, personally, I love dark oak. I just love the wood color. I love everything about it. And I think the dark oak doors are the best designed doors out of all of them. So I decided to switch my doors from spruce to dark oak off recording as well, with all the other things I've done. I've done so much stuff off recording, so before we walk into the beginning of this kind of like tour, this episode isn't even going to be that long. It's just going to be like a tour. I just want to quickly say, I took like 3 days off recording to work on this. Now, I didn't work on it 24/7, like the second I got home from school I was playing Minecraft. No, I probably played about an hour or two each day. So this is probably like an overall 6-hour, 7-hour project I did. However, it was a lot of work, so hopefully you guys like it. This hallway didn't change at all. It's still got the normal... actually, no, this hallway did change, I think. Did I have the andesite wall here before? I can't remember. I don't think I actually had the andesite wall in episode 4. I can't remember what I did and didn't do off recording. I think the andesite wall wasn't here. So yeah, we have the nice andesite wall with the regular andesite every couple blocks to put the torch down on. I like this design. So let's walk into the first room. Now this is the kind of like first floor almost, if you want to call it. It's part of the first level of the home, but it's the first floor. And it's got the nice red stained glass looking out into my land. Personally, I think regular glass looks so ugly. So I used red stained glass, and I used lots of other types of stained glass when I make builds, because I just like colored glass, alright? Got a problem with it? Yeah, that's me. I like the stained glasses more than I like the regular glass. So, in this first kind of floor, you have a staircase going up, which takes you to that, like, bedroom I was gonna make at the end of episode 4, and I talked about. If you take the stairwell down, it goes to my chest room. So I've got furnaces set up, along with craft table, and I have lots of chests. Now the plan is eventually I want to get item frames set here, so I can make the organizing of chests look better. So instead of just looking at a sign, I'd have an item frame with like a smooth stone in it. But quickly I'll just go over all the chests. So this one is stones, has cobble, smooth stone, and stone bricks. I got a lot of stone and cobble and random stuff from making this house because it was all mined out of the side of a mountain. So yeah, I got a lot of extra stuff from that. Dirt, sand, and gravel goes in this chest. Over here we have etc. stone, which is like andesite, granite, and what's the last one? Andesite, granite, and oh my gosh, I can't remember. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm literally blanking out about what the last one is called, but I only ever use andesite because I think the other two are ugly. That's just personal preference again. But yeah, I can't remember what the third one's called. Dang it. And then in here are half slabs and stairs. So I've got all this stuff nice and dandy. And then decorative blocks go here. I don't know why that's... whatever. I'll just fix that. So we have nice decorative blocks there. Other blocks and just etc. kind of stuff goes there. Over on this side we have... this is like all blocks and stuff. Over here is more like material. So we have dyes and colored blocks. So wool is technically one of those blocks you can color. Clay, when I eventually get clay, will also go in here. We also have just flowers because those will eventually turn into dyes here. I can just do that myself. There. I'll take half. I'll take half. Just so you guys don't give me crap in the comments about, well, there were no dyes in that chest. There. Yeah, happy. Happy. There you go. Alright, cool. So yeah, dyes and color blocks go in there. Glass goes in here, and again, I just have extras for making the windows. Ores, I took all the block form of the ores I had in my hotbar, or my inventory, I should say. That's like the third time this series I've made that mistake. I called my ores like slot up on the top row of my hotbar. It's technically like my ore hotbar, but I took all the blocks along with the gold ingots and put them in there. Over here we have just random materials, including some tools, like my diamond pick. What else? We also have some stuff I want to do on recording, which I will talk about in a second. And then lastly, we have mob drops here, which we can take some arrows for the bow I made. So, hate me in the comments if you want, but I made a bow off recording just for backup, like weaponry. I also had to remake my sword off recording because it broke when I was fighting mobs. Scary. I literally almost died. I was in the middle of fighting like a horde of zombies that had spawned in this field when I was going to get wood. And my sword broke, and I dropped down to 4 hearts at the end of the fight. And I was like, oh my gosh, I almost died. And I swear, if I would have died off recording in this series, I probably would have cried, because it's bad enough to die in a hardcore series. It's even worse to die off recording, because then you have to like start a recording in the death screen and like, oh, yeah, I died. So yeah, that was really scary. I dropped down to 4 hearts because my freaking sword broke. So I had to make a new one. And I also made the bow. My apologies, I thought about it after, and I'm like, maybe I should have made that on recording. But I do have a lot of extra string. I have 17 left over, so we can make more bows in the future. Honestly, here, give me this. We're going to do this. I'm going to put 3 there. I need more wood. I need more wood, please. Just make a couple. And then we're going to make a second bow, because why not we get like power 2 while we can. I have the levels. I have 13 extra levels, so we'll get another bow. And yeah, that's pretty much this whole chest room. It's going to be where I'm storing a lot of my stuff. Now, the one thing I want to talk about was the 3 things I pulled out of the chest. The armor stand, the chain chest plate, and the painting. Now, the armor stand I'm going to put here, and I'm going to put the chain chest plate on it. This is just going to be kind of like a fun little decorative thing I wanted to put in here, because honestly, other than the, other than this window, this room's empty. So we're going to just put this armor stand here, and this chain chest plate I got from killing a zombie off recording, and I also, along with the bow, I enchanted it, and I probably shouldn't have, but maybe you guys don't mind too much. I enchanted that off recording and just did a level 1 enchant, got proc 1. So that'll go there. Eventually I want to get more like cool armor drops for mobs, like more chain stuff, and I'll fill this up more. But for now it's just the chest plate sitting there. So second part of the tour is like the second floor or the second half of the first level of the house, and that is the bedroom. Now you guys didn't see much of the bedroom at all in episode 4, the first part of this house video, so I think you guys will be kind of shocked a little bit with what I did with it. It just kind of looks nice. So it's a little small. However, I made like a whole bed frame for myself, and I also made a new bed, so I had 2, so I could get like a whole nice queen size, king size bed to myself, because it's just me. I'm all alone this series. Anyhow, so yeah, we have a nice bed frame, and I really like this kind of like master bed I made. And then I also made this little closet area, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this just yet. However, I want to put a painting here, and I want a very specific painting. I'm very picky. So I'm going to put this painting down just for like added extra, I don't know, interior design. So hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get this painting. Minecraft always works where you have one painting in mind, or whenever you have a painting in mind, it never gives you that painting. So I'm hoping, there you go, got it. That's the painting I want. I like this painting, it's one of my favorite ones, so we're going to put that there in our little closet. And like I said, we have some nice white stained glass because I hate normal colored glass. And we might as well sleep off the night while we're here. We are in the bedroom, so why don't we sleep off the night? And lastly, I should go over the last part of the tour, which is the staircase, or like the spiral staircase I made. So downward takes you to the enchanting room. And I wanted to enchant this bow with power 1, why not? And eventually I will have bookshelves surrounding the enchanting table so we can do level 30 enchants and such. But because I only have 2 books, I can't do that yet. Hopefully in the next couple episodes I can get bookshelves going. These chests, this chest will be for books and for enchanted books. This chest will be for like enchanted tools and armor pieces that are backups. So both these are empty for now, but in the future they will be filled up with loads and loads of enchanted stuff. So yeah, I just gotta get the bookshelves. We also have our anvil and crafting table down here, so we can actually use the anvil again. Get a power 2 bow. There we go. Power 2, baby. Looking nice. We still have 16 arrows to go with it. So let's go to the top. Now the top takes a while to get to. It's a little time consuming. Here we go. Now you might notice I use spruce doors for the top, and the only reason I did that is because one, I wanted to kind of show significance. Like down there I kept calling it either the first or second floor or the first level. This is like the second level of the house. So I wanted to show significance in the difference of levels, and one of the ways I did that was using different doors, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know, it might just be personal, like, personal, what's the word I'm looking for? Personal, preference. I've already used that word once this, or used that phrase once this, or twice this recording even, so I didn't want to say it again, but yeah, it's kind of just like personal reasons I did that. But this is made, this whole second, like, layer is made on top of both this mountain and the second mountain. If you guys remember, and I don't know if I can get it in F5, but oh, maybe I can. Yeah, if you guys can kind of see over there, these are actually 2 separate mountains. That's a really skinny one where the nether portal is, and this is a bit bigger, thicker one where the rest of my house is. None of the house is in that mountain. All of it is in this one. So when we come up here, I actually made the bridge to, because there was a bridge connecting these two, I just made it a little bit nicer and fashionable, more fashionable. So we now have a nice wall on either side, so I don't accidentally fall off the mountain and die. Going on either side, and we also have a nice road. I just kind of made of random placed like stone, dirt, and gravel, and lots of that fun stuff. So we have a nice like random little cool road, and then we have stairs that take us up to the portal, where we have some netherrack for fashion again, for just design. And we can also head into the nether for a second. I did generate the nether, and I did load it in off recording just to make sure everything was fine and the chunks were loaded, so I didn't get mass lag when I went and did it now. But our spawn here in the nether, and of course we got a different spawn because 1, I broke my old portal, and 2, I ran like 3,500 blocks away from that old portal. This spawn is one of those like nether caves. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do with this. We're at Y113 here in the nether, so yeah, we're a little high up, but that's okay. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll find a floating nether fortress in the sky. It's possible. So I'm gonna go back to the overworld. I don't need to be here for now. But yeah, that's our nether spawn. Luckily, we got another pretty good spawn and no floating island random stuff. I hate when that happens. Gosh, it's just annoying. Alright, so yeah. We're back here in the overworld. Back at home. And my plan will be, for the rest of this video, is to just kind of go over what we're going to be doing next episode. So that's the house tour, basically. You got the full tour. We have our second upper floor, or upper level, where we have the nether portal, and that's really it. That's all this, like, level serves the purpose of. Maybe I make my brewing room up here, but honest to God, I completely forgot that I'm going to have to eventually make a brewing room, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. Like, I have no idea. It completely left my mind when I was making the house, and nowhere in my, like, blueprint in my mind did I, like, make an area where I could put a brewing stand. Maybe, or a brewing room. Maybe I put, like, stuff here in this corner? I don't know. Maybe I make this room go out this... I don't know. When we get there, I'll have to think about it, but for now I just don't want to because I have no idea where the brewing room will go. But yeah, that's pretty much our house. It's pretty cool. I'm really liking it. It's a very nice home. It's a very nice mountain house, a mountainy styled house. So next episode, I'm just going to quickly go over what we're going to be doing. We're going to be farming next episode. However, there's some stuff I'm going to be getting done. God dang doors. There's going to be some stuff I'm going to be getting done off recording first before I do next episode. And that is I'm going to be collecting more wood because I am running low on wood. I'm going to be collecting more wood for... Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even have a wood chest. What? I completely forgot to make a wood chest in my chest room. Yeah, I'm going to be collecting more wood so I can make fences for the farm. I'm also going to be flattening out this landmass, so I'm probably going to flatten it out to this level, so like this will be taken down a block, and some areas like here might be raised a block. But I'm going to be flattening out this area, like this pool will be gone, and some other stuff will be gone, but I'm going to flatten this out. And then from there, I'm going to make a nice sectioned off rectangle of fencing. So we'll probably have like 3 or 4 different sections, and in each section we'll have a different thing of farming. We'll have cows in one section, sheep in another, and then maybe like wheat in one, and maybe bunnies. I could do bunny breeding. I saw some bunnies up in that direction where the Dark Oak Forest was. So maybe we can do bunny breeding as well. Bunnies are cute. We could get like a bunny pet eventually maybe for the series. But yeah, so this will be a nice like rectangle with 4 different sections inside of it, each for a different type of farming. And my plan is to eventually have the cows breeded up enough so we can make bookshelves and just get extra leather. Like I said, I want what's it called? I want item frames, which you need leather for, in the chest room. I need bookshelves, which you need books, which you need leather for. And there's just lots of things I kind of want leather for eventually in the future. So for now, the biggest concern is leather. So we need cows, and that's why next episode we'll be breeding and farming lots and lots of cows and making all the baby cows and having lots of fun and collecting all the leather. Basically is what we're doing next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, we didn't do much work in this part 2 of the build episode. However, we kind of showed off my house. So, unlike last episode where we were building, today was more of a tour, and it was kind of fun. I was very, it was a pleasure to give you the house tour, guys. So yeah, that's all for me for now. Thank you all for watching. Episode 6 will be coming soon. I don't know when. Now, these episodes have been coming out like every 3 days or so. That's going to be slowing down. You won't be seeing these episodes as much. Sorry, I apologize. But you won't be seeing them as much until, I don't know. It's just kind of a matter of when can I post. And I'm going to be a lot busier in the future because I'll have like more videos to be uploading. So the only reason you've been seeing these episodes like once every 3 days is because I haven't been as busy. But this series will slow down to about like 1, maybe 2 a week, and hopefully you guys don't mind that. But for now, just enjoy the videos as they come. Thank you all for sticking with the series. If you have, I really appreciate it, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, a comment, just giving me some feedback. I always love to hear comments from you guys, and I try to reply to as many as I can or feel required to. There's some comments I don't reply to just because they're kind of weird. I get weird comments sometimes. You guys are a little weird. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to be mean. I love you. Okay. And subscribe if you're new. It would really mean a lot to me. That's all for this episode. Like I said, I'll see you all in the next one. And goodbye. See ya.